Hello and welcome to the latest video in the series of 5-minute animations. And today we are going to create this SVG morph effect that I saw on Twitter. So I was watching this tweet by Benji Taylor, and on X they've created this SVG morph effect on play and pause buttons. Now you can do it too with the help of motion and SVG morphing. Let's get right into the code and let's try creating this animation from scratch with SVG and with a fewer lines of code as possible. But before that, I'll take you to the code and I'll explain you a bit about how you can achieve this animation with morphing. All right, so this is our demo component, which you already have. And this is the code that we are going to play with now. What are pause and play and how you can use it inside of an SVG? Let's understand that. For that, assume these are the two icons that we need to create. This is the pause icon, cumulative, and this is the play icon, cumulative. We have divided each icon into two parts, left and right, because this part is going to become this and this part is going to become this. Essentially, what we are trying to do is we are trying to morph this SVG's path so that they can ultimately result in a different icon. We are not going to use newer icons. We are going to manipulate the path of the icon, and motion inherently takes care of morphing when it comes to SVG. Let's go to the code and understand how you can do it right now. So before that, I have this demo, which you can already see right over here. What I'll do is I'll convert it to a button, and on click, I will do something. Before that, let me create this const is playing, set is playing equal to use state false. Cool. I'll import use state really quickly. And I'll also mark it as use client so that you see what is going on right here. Set playing, basically what I can do here is set is playing prev and set it to not prev. This should work, and this should be an SVG instead. And SVG, I can define a few properties. First is the path that we need. Path D is equal to pause dot left, so that you see right now what is happening. And another path, which is, so this is going to be the left one. I'll show you in a bit how you can do it. But before that, let me define a few things like width is going to be 36. Height is going to be 36. View box can be 0, 0, 24 and 24. Fill is going to be current color so that I can style it with CSS. Stroke can be current color, and stroke width is going to be 1.5. So this is what we have right here. Stroke line join or line cap is going to be round. Stroke line join is going to be round. All right, this is what we have. Let's see what do we have right over here. You see this path. I'll just quickly have a class name over here, text white, so that you see it properly. This is what we have, and this is the left path. Now, if I have another path variable, which is pause.right, this is going to be mimicking a play icon. Now, this is the icon that we have right over here. Awesome. Now, if I show you what our play icon looks like, play.left, this is what we have over here. And this will be play.right. This is the play icon. So you see, just by switching from play to pause, we created these SVGs, which are icons. Now, I don't want to play with them manually. I want to define a target variable. Const target is equal to is playing, play or pause. And on click, I've already set, I'll call it target.left and target.right. So now if I click on it, you see buttons are flipping. Now we need to animate it with motion. It is pretty straightforward. Just declare it a motion path, and we're going to quickly import motion from motion react. And also this is going to be motion.path, and D is this, that is fine, but we do not want it this way. We need animate prop, and D is going to be target.left. Similarly, animate D is going to be target.right. Now we also want to pass in a transition. So I'll write transition here really quickly. Transition, I want type equal to spring. Stiffness is going to be 260. Damping is going to be 26. And mass is going to be 0.9. I didn't come up with these values. I did a lot of hit and trialing, and that is why it works. Transition is going to be transition. Here also transition is going to be transition. Also, I want to put an initial false because I do not want them when the page loads. Cool. Now, once I come back here and I refresh, I click, these are animating. You see, smoothly animating. There is a dot at the end, which you can probably tweak here. Basically get rid of mass for now and maybe increase damping to 40. So it is way smoother. You see? And that is how easily you can do these morphing animations. Basically, to recap it up, there are two parts to an SVG. We have divided the entire icon set into 4 parts, 2 parts for play and 2 parts for pause. Each path we are animating it to a different one. For example, this bar transforms into this quadrilateral and this bar transforms into this triangle. And basically we are animating it with motion. It is as simple as that. You can go ahead and create any kind of morphing animations with this, because path animations or the path variable or the D variable of a path can be animated with motion. Every transition that happens, every change that happens into it goes through an animation cycle. That is how you can do it with motion. And this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like me to make more animations like these, do drop in your comments and I'll be happy to do so. I'll see you in the next one. तब तक के लिए bye. Jai Hind. बहुत काम करो, बहुत मेहनत करो. नेक्स्ट वीडियो में मिलता हूँ. Also doing a giveaway. Comment down below if you want to participate. We are going to give away 5 t-shirts to random people. Comment करो if you want to join. I'll see you in the next one. Jai Hind.